What are the benefits of turning hypnosis upside down? This is Jurgen Rasmussen. Welcome to the Provocative Hypnosis vlog. So, traditionally, people think of hypnosis as something they induce or as something that you kind of construct and create to build in a new perspective or to reassociate your experience or to link new resources to a new context of sorts. And that's valid. That can be a very useful way of working. But I would argue that the opposite perspective is very often more useful. And that perspective is that when the client comes into your office, what they call their issue is in many ways like a self-suggested hypnotic experience. So let's say someone comes in and they're terrified whenever they are supposed to do a presentation. They are getting absorbed into a thought created construct of danger, and they're experiencing it as real and as if it's completely non-voluntary. So this is a form of self-hypnosis that they're coming in with. And I think it's very useful to frame the work as dehypnotizing, that our job is not so much to so-called hypnotize them or teach them how to hypnotize themselves, but it's to guide them to actually dehypnotize themselves out of that particular experience and to deconstruct it so it no longer runs automatically. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, it's way more easy usually to deconstruct something than to construct something. And instead of trying to create something new or artificial in a sense that you're imposing on the client, you're utilizing what they already bring into the office. So if you look at the way people very often conceptualize hypnosis, there's very often a narrowed focus of attention, and it's getting absorbed into some set of suggested ideas and experiencing them as real as real. And there's very often these either suggested or spontaneous, what's called hypnotic phenomena in that context. Positive and negative hallucinations, pseudo orientation in time, age regression, amnesia, deep trance identification, post hypnotic suggestion, these sorts of things that you can use as tools or mechanisms. But here's something interesting. When the client comes into your office and they go into their symptomatic trance, if you will, let's say that particular fear of public speaking trance, to label it that way, there's a narrow focus. There's the getting absorbed into some thought construct of danger and experiencing it as real as real. And the glue, to use hypnosis language, the glue that holds this particular experience together consists of various hypnotic phenomena. Likely in this particular case, pseudo-orientation in time, positive hallucination, post-hypnotic suggestions, perhaps deep trance identification. So these particular hypnotic phenomena are the very glue that holds the experience together. So by helping someone to kind of discover that and to be able to do these phenomena on purpose and play with them is a great way for people to dehypnotize themselves outside of that particular experience. So consider this, as I said previously, that the hypnotic phenomena are exactly the glue that keeps the symptom going. So if these ideas resonate with you and make sense, and if you're watching this in January 2024, I'm doing a one-day online training on January the 20th. Um, and it's all about using and playing with hypnotic phenomena in the context of change work. So if you go to provocativehypnosis.com and you click the seminar page, you can see a link with a description of the seminar. Again, it's online. It's going to be packed full of exercises and demonstrations and things for you to test out. This is how I like to use hypnosis, or what my knowledge of hypnosis based upon 27, soon 28 years of study. Um, you know, this is how it looks to me, at the moment. So if this resonates, I truly hope to see you there. And as always, if you ever consider doing some mentoring with me, or if you want to make a change in your life, or you're looking for, you know, insights, and you're curious to see if you and I could be a good fit in terms of working together, you can reach me through provocativehypnosis.com. As always, thanks for listening.